everyone, welcome to Closing the Deal. I'm Kristina Martinez.
Hey guys, and I'm Carissa Tom.
And today we wanted to follow up from our video from last week talking about SOI and why it's so important. So we wanted to give you an example of someone that we're actually working with right now and what they're doing to actually use doing some videos to their advantage to get them some leads. We know videos are hard. We're up here doing a video right now. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but you gotta do it. So it's something to think about, and this is kind of a cool way to help incorporate it into your marketing and actually have a strategy with it rather than just making a video here and there.
Right.
So what this client is doing is actually using it as a campaign. So using it like an email campaign. The example is that after he has his first interaction with the leads, then he sends out this pre-recorded video that already has a general message in there and gives a little bit of information, reminding them how you can use them, things like that. And then after a month, giving another little pre-recorded video with new information and also reminding them of the old information, because not everybody remembers everything. And it's like, oh, who is this guy? I remember seeing him, but what does he do? So something to think about there. And then it's giving you 2 touches without even having to do anything. You've already made the video, it's already there. You're just timing it out. That's all you have to do.
Right.
And something to think about with videos is people react the most to face-to-face interaction.
So true.
This is the closest you can get to that without being everywhere all at once, which is impossible to begin with.
Right, so it's the best way to multiply yourself, which is so awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of break down the process of actually doing this and helping you apply that to your own marketing campaign. So the first step for you to do, if you don't already have one, would be to find an email marketing software that you can start getting on and getting familiar with, right? So you want to pick one. We really recommend that would have the automated email campaign as an option, because again, this is saving you time from having to think about it, from having to physically go in a month later and sending out the second one. You're literally setting it up from the beginning with an automation campaign, so you don't even have to deal with it.
Good question.
Yeah.
What are some good examples of that? So we use like Constant Contact. What are some other ones?
There's MailChimp, there's Marketo, there is BombBomb. So there's a lot of other ones out there too. We're most familiar with Constant Contact, like you said, and MailChimp are the 2 options that work for us the best that we've noticed. So the second one you want to do, like we talked about that SOI, you want to upload that SOI into your Constant Contact, because you can do multiple campaigns at the same time too, right? So you can be doing a campaign specifically for your SOIs, like a stay in touch of, different ideas, kind of like the newsletter, but you're adding an extra spin to it because you're doing video now, right? So you're differentiating yourself between other realtors, especially in the Albuquerque market.
Definitely.
Nobody's doing this, or very few people, we should say, are doing this.
And doing it effectively.
Stand out. Yeah, this will be a huge standout. So again, first step is finding a comfortable software for you to use. The second step is to upload your SOI or start uploading your contacts into that system. The third step would be so some of these email campaigns or softwares are not necessarily going to host videos in their bodies. We know BombBomb does specifically, that's kind of why it was created, but a lot of the other ones won't. But there's ways around it, which is what we've done, because we like the setup of Constant Contact, so we worked around the fact that we can't have video in it. So one of the things that we did was created a Stewart of Albuquerque YouTube page, right? And so what we have the ability to do, which YouTube is fabulous with, is you can private videos, so only people with that specific link can see that particular video. So you can have all these pre-recorded and you can upload them to YouTube and not worry about the random public seeing all these random weird videos that make you super uncomfortable, right? So you can just keep them private and have that option of only available with the link. So that's going to be your next step, is figuring out if you want to use Vimeo, if you want to use YouTube, or any other platforms that host videos, so you can start doing that. And then we've got a little bonus tip for you. So if you're going to use one that doesn't automatically have the video within the body, you're going to have to do an image, and then you link that YouTube URL to that image in the body of that campaign that you're building. But a little bonus tip is you want to make it more clickable. And and I actually didn't bring it, but I had an example. So basically, you're gonna take a screenshot from a part of your video where you like, you're kind of smiling, you don't look angry. We've had some screenshots of us where we're like, please don't use
what
that.
Are we saying
yeah,
there?
We look angry and it's just not good. But you want to take that screenshot, and then we use Canva, another bonus tip. It's canva.com. It's a like online editor for images. And so I found a PNG file, which is a transparent file of like the little play icon. And so I just threw that play icon over the screenshot, so it actually looks like if you're on YouTube, it's that clickable screen. And so people will click on it, and it will send them to the link that you've linked to it, which is your YouTube video. So that's a little bonus tip to make it a little bit more for people to watch it, because we're all familiar with that icon, and we're all going to use that thumb to go tap. So that's a way for people to use, like, to actually take advantage of your video and watch what you have to say. And then so all of that, you're going to set up that campaign. You're going to set the automation up. So like ours, you can do a month later, it sends out the next one. You'll build your next template of your next stay in touch from them, or you know, like a curb appeal because spring is coming and how to spruce up your home, that kind of sort of thing. And then you have your automation, it's gone. You're good, right? It's already uploaded, and you don't have to think about it, and your stay in touch is set.
And you know, something to think about this, obviously we just spilled a lot of information out to you. So if you are working through this, you don't quite understand what does that step mean, you know, putting in a PNG over an image to make it playable, what does that mean? We're here to help you with that. We're literally doing it for someone else right now. So we understand it, we get it. So use this as a resource for that.
Yeah, please feel free to DM us if you have like particular questions on anything we just said. DM, slide into our DMs, guys, we'll take it. And then we want to just give you one quick example of like a real life example of how to use this, and especially like for open houses.
Yeah, because that's how people tend to use it for open houses. You know, of course you want to get exposure to your listing, but it's also a really great time to get potential buyers. These people are just wandering into that house, and you get to talk to them. So use it to your advantage. And I know that some people have some programs in place, but a really great way to use this is to actually, you know, get their information, have a pre-recorded video, and send it to them, you know, a couple days later, and say, you know, thanks so much for coming to my open house. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to help you with, you know, whatever it is that you want to say, whatever you find yourself talking to buyers about the most. That way you're relatable to them. And that's just a really great way to use that. Speaking of which, later on in the week, I also have a really great article that I'll be posting on Thursday of how to generate more leads in different creative ways from your open houses. That way you're getting the most out of your time sitting there. Because you know, some houses you get a million buyers, and other times you really got to take advantage of who you got in that house. And this is the best way to do that. So take a look for our content on Thursday. Do you have anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Thanks for joining us.